Apostate!
Templar!
Oh, there's nothing worse than an apostate.
Really? Nothing worse than an apostate?
Oh.
Hold on a second. Nothing worse than an apostate? How about Dragon Age Redemption?
Oh yes.
Hey guys, I'm Sarah.
And I'm Adam.
And we're the Utopia of Nerd News. And we're here to give you a review for the YouTube show, Dragon Age Redemption.
The story in Dragon Age Redemption is based around a city elf named Talus, who has joined the Qunari religion and is tasked, seeing as she's a specialist in the matter, in finding and capturing an escaped Qunari mage by the name of
Cerebus.
The characters in Dragon Age Redemption aren't exactly what I would call good.
They're a little flimsy. I mean, there's no real depth to them. They come out and they're already, like, falling in love. We meet this character. He's a mage, and his name is Josmael. And he's part of the Dalish camp of elves that they meet. And he's trying to find his betrothed. And when he finally finds her, he kills her because she betrays him. He doesn't even think to say, "Oh, my darling, you know, why'd you turn bad?" or something like that. No, he's just like, goodbye, stab, and it's done.
Yeah, there's a lot of introducing characters and then literally just being like, hey, they're part of the team now. Congratulations. Like, I don't know, it's just really weird. They do it with a lot of characters where they have this kind of... It seems like they were trying to build up kind of Dragon Age origin style of story, except summed up into about 20 minutes.
6 episodes for the season.
10 minutes an episode. It just wasn't enough, and the writing, honestly, wasn't good enough. It wasn't up to par with what it needed to be.
It could have used work, and it could have used a lot of work. I mean, there's characters by the 5th episode, and they're falling in love, and they just pretty much met, like, an episode ago.
Yeah, it's not good. I'm gonna warn you. Only watch this if you want a really good hard laugh.
We did find a character we liked, though, Nairi.
She's the best.
She was probably the most awesome character.
She looks kind of like Rihanna.
Kind of, but not.
She's got her hair.
We felt that Nairi had a lot of good characteristics. I mean, she was the one that we liked the most, and her actor was pretty good. I mean, she did a really good job acting. Not saying that the other actors were really bad, but some of them could have used a little work. But
some of them were pretty awful. The best you're gonna get's that, but it was a really kind of shallow character too, so you don't exactly know the depths of how well she can act. I mean, there just wasn't, whether it needed probably a bit more time, because it needed more time. It had honestly pretty generic writing. It had just not a lot of depth, not a lot of meat to the bones, you know, just...
And Dragon Age has just so much lore, I mean, so much depth in the games of it. It really can't be summed up in a 6-episode series.
Right, and it's supposed to be an entire story arc featuring the journey of this elfin woman who she meets all these different companions over the journey, and they're supposed to capture the super powerful mage, and just like before the last episode, we're like, oh, are there more somewhere else? It doesn't feel like they're going to wrap up, and they're just like, okay, guys, we're here for the final battle. And it's really bad pacing. It's There's
just not a lot of depth, like we said, with the story, the characters. We understand it's a YouTube show, but come on, give us a little more. Maybe even a 2nd season. Maybe.
So what did you think about the directing style for this?
The directing style was... It had a sci-fi feel, actually, to it. When we were watching it, I was like, holy crap, is this sci-fi?
Yeah, the special effects?
The special effects definitely had a sci-fi feel.
They look like they were straight up ripped from the Sci-Fi Network. Like, you know, in fact, they probably would have done better had they been worked out some kind of deal with Sci-Fi, especially because Merlin's closing, and that's kind of their fantasy show. To have, like, an actual Dragon Age TV show.
That'd be really awesome if they created a Dragon Age TV show. I would enjoy it. I know you'd enjoy it. I know some of you Dragon Age fans would enjoy it.
Let's be honest. Everybody's a Dragon Age fan, whether they know it or not.
Yes, amazing game. But, you know, with the directing, there wasn't any shots that really stood out. With the writing, there was a point where they were in a cave and they could have easily gotten out. You could see that there was holes in the rocks.
Yeah, there's okay, it's supposed to be like a collapsed cave-in, right? And there's these big rocks that are stopping them. This guy's got a full-blown shield, right? And they're like, oh no, we can't get past that, and it's almost nothing but cracks. He could have taken his shield once and punched through it, and that would have been that. It just seems really sloppily kind of put together. Just no real long period of time put into the development of the show. But it's, I guess, again, a YouTube show.
So we'll give you that. On the recommendations, what do you think?
I would recommend this to, I'd say go ahead and watch it if you're a Dragon Age fan. But be ready. It's not too good, but there are a lot of kind of references to some of the things like the Reaver class and Origins.
Some of the races.
Right. They mention Orzammar. But really, when it comes down to it, the only one I can really, truly recommend this to is somebody that's really bored out of their minds, has about an hour to kill so they can run through the entire show, and they do. I mean, you'll get some laughs out of how awful the last couple episodes end up. Like, the first couple you're kind of like, okay, I'll give it a chance, you know? It's kind of settling in, right? Shows, you know, usually take a little bit of, like, oomph, I guess, to get going. But by the time you realize what the show really is, it's basically over and it's hysterically awful.
So, you know, if you want to, check it out.
We'll throw a link up here.
Yep. And if you enjoyed our little scenario of kind of dressing up, well, acting, go ahead and like the video and subscribe to our channel. We do a lot of reviews and awesome things, newsy stuff with our channel. And, you know, we'll see you guys back here next time.